Good evening to those near and far. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, the Great When. Our game is set in 1980s London. This is chapter 12. The date is January 1st, 1981, New Year's Day. Let's meet our vampires this evening.
Hello, I'm Jayce Maxwell, and I'll be playing Allistair Mosley.
Hello, I'm Sage Gordon-Davis, and I'll be playing Kaz Allison.
My name is Charlie Wise, and I'll be playing Bella Reuben.
Hooray! Do we want to do a last time on Dragon Ball Z?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember it all. Let's see. We had an attack on the Bloody Mermaid.
The dice tried to kill us.
Yes, the dice tried to kill us with an amazing, 5 botches in a row?
Yeah, something like that.
And we almost died. We got saved by a quick call from Kaz to Daniel and some cavalry sent from Daniel's side. Then we went to finish up the business between Carinal and the whatchamhoosies, hunters. And let's see. Carinal beat the hunters. The Lupines got really pissed off at us, told us never to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And Carinal healed Allie's damage from the Bloody Mermaid, and now Allistair owes a favor.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. The party coterie then retired to Marlin's house, from where we, I assume, headed back to our havens, seeing as it is a new night.
I believe you all crashed at Marlin's place.
Oh. Just point of order, Allie would, if at all possible, have wanted to go home.
Okay.
Like, just as a general rule. He would want to sleep at the brothel. Just because it's easier for him to start there in the evening.
In the evening.
But
okay.
if there wasn't time, then he did crash with the rest of them.
There was time. So, do you call a cab? Do you have Marlin drive you? Like, what's up?
He probably called a cab.
Okay.
He's been... Now that he's got steady clients at the bordello,
Mm-hmm.
he's got enough, just tiny bit of funds, enough to cab around.
Right on. Okay, so you stay at the bordello while everybody else is at Marlin's. As a note, do you make it a point to say goodbye before you go, or do you go while everyone's sleeping?
I'll make sure to say goodbye to Bella and Kaz.
Okay, good.
Just say I'll reconnect with y'all tomorrow.
Cool. When Kaz comes back, I have news for them. Bella, do you have anything that you are doing first thing in the evening?
Not really. Unless it's calling like Slim to say thanks.
Yeah. So Marlon comes out of his kitchen with coffee in hand. Apparently he is also nocturnal. And greets those who are awake. Which I guess would be Bella at this point, because Kaz is AFK. I was going to ask you the same thing. What? So, Karanal seems to like you an awful lot.
It seems. I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to say I'm jealous, but yeah. So it seems that I've been informed that Karanal needs a new body, which we tried to do last week, but you guys
The ritual thing. Yeah.
thwarted it.
Yeah, sorry about that. We just context clues told us it was something demonic. And
well, I mean, you're not wrong.
We weren't expecting it to be a demonic that was willing to parlay.
Yeah.
That was like a bad demonic, and now it's like a good, and we know it's a good demonic now. So sorry about that. Well, I'm not gonna say that we probably suspicion. I'm not gonna say that.
Can I would like to ask you if you wanted coffee, but do you even drink coffee?
No, I don't. The whole vampire thing doesn't. We can't eat or drink anything else. Well, some can, but we throw it up.
However, if he drinks the coffee and you drink from him, you get the caffeine.
Point. You're not here. Shut up.
I am not here. I am the devil on your shoulder.
Is Bella gonna have some spider monkey time?
There happens to be a virile male in front of you if you are hungry. I don't know if you've been spending blood. I don't think you have been.
I haven't been, but I spent 1 blood point waking up.
Yes, you did.
I'm a 3, so I can manage, but I need some blood now.
Yeah, you do. Well,
So,
there happens to be food right in front of you.
Yeah. Hey, Marlon. I don't. I hope you're okay with this, but I'm a bit hungry.
But you don't eat food.
Mm-hmm.
Does it hurt?
No, it does. No, it doesn't. You feel like a high. It's called the kiss, so if you want to.
Will I be able to do things tonight, or am I gonna need like some orange juice and a cookie?
Probably an orange juice and a cookie. I'm not gonna drink that much.
Okay.
So
I just, is this like a thing between us? Like, because the way you were grappling me,
um,
Does Bella have lingering kiss?
I don't. Like, hey, if you want me to grapple you, I can grapple you.
Mm.
I'm not that.
Rawr.
I mean, like, we don't have to get rough, but
You come here. And
all right. So you basically
First
talk
I'm gonna
Marlin
kiss it,
into
like a-
nom noms.
first, I'm gonna like kiss him in the lips, and like make out,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna like bite him in the neck.
Okay.
I'll take 2 blood points only. That keeps him functional.
That keeps him functional.
My
Yeah.
baby's growing up.
You're not even here.
I know.
Oh, look! I have charisma finally to ask people to drink blood.
Yay!
And at this point, Kaz strolls back in and is like, nice.
Shut up.
I'm just gonna, I'll leave you to it. Backpedal into the living room.
When I'm done, I'm like going to lick his wound.
Close. Yeah. Okay. He is over the moon. Yes. So does this mean we're like a thing now?
I mean, if you want it, I'm okay with. I'm totally fine with it.
Just fine. Sorry,
Ah!
not out of character.
Here comes my IRL relationship.
If you
Ah!
like that's fine. So is this a matter of convenience?
Listen. It's just I really don't want it to be, and I don't want to hurt you, but like because I
it's
am.
okay if we're not. Like this is like purely platonic. Like I just want to like draw the line. That's all.
Yeah, it's okay, platonic. It's just like I'm because of what I am. Relationships are like really fucking hard.
I could understand that. You know, I guess you're like hundreds of years old, and like you've seen people like grow up and die, and like
Actually,
vampires know loss more than humans, and
yeah. Yeah. I think the fact that I'm only like 1 year old.
And Kaz walks back in and is like, so, I'm just trying to distract Marlin so you can like chill a bit. What's news?
What's news? Oh, Carinol needs a new body.
Right.
So-
Right.
We need to do another ritual So I'm gonna throw another party tonight so that we can possibly get him a new body.
Sweet. Do you need anything from us?
Well, a host might be helpful. We have a couple of candidates. So if you don't have any recommendations, then we have some fallback. But we have something to fall back on, rather.
Right. See, normally what I would suggest, like, I don't do this on a regular basis, just so you know, but normally what I would suggest is that one of us goes back to the mermaid and essentially charms someone.
Oh.
But
so you can do that look into my eyes.
Not quite. That's a little Hollywood.
Oh.
But we can be very persuasive. However,
I just got persuaded just now, so I understand.
Yeah. And some of us have it to a greater degree than others. Pointedly not looking at Bella.
Well, I think she did a pretty great job just on her own. Like, dare I ever meet a vampire who's better at it than? Are you better at it than she is? Like,
I mean, I don't want to blow my own trumpet.
You can do that.
You're not even here, Allie. Shut up. The problem with that plan is that the mermaid kind of got torched last night.
Oh, right. I heard about that. The paper said that the Bloody Mermaid got attacked.
Yeah, I was there. We were there. And I'm
because of you, or
not specifically because of us. I don't think. There are questions.
There are questions.
Yes. I can't really get into it without like violating a whole bunch of like our laws.
Stuff, yeah.
So the problem is because it's torched, they're kind of not going to be operational.
Right.
And I don't know where else I would find potentially willing people. Because I mean, like, I'm not going to force someone into this. They need to be willing. And
how about, since you're persuasive, how about you interview our candidate and see if they would be a good fit?
Sure, I can probably do that.
Okay.
One thing first is I have just woken up, so I need to check something real quick.
Sure.
Sanity.
Oh, damn! 7 successes, 110.
You are steeled. You are inspired by your nightmares.
Yeah, baby.
So,
are inspired.
So having just done my little morning meditation, evening meditation, I suppose. Yeah, I can do that.
Great. Then I'll start putting stuff together. It'll be in. I have a guy who draws the circle. I just host. They do all the work.
Right on.
So, wasn't there a third guy here?
Yeah. He kind of. Let me just say he's our financier.
Oh.
So he has gone to make some withdrawals or deposits, I suppose.
Dude has a job.
Oh, Cass. trying to I think Kaz was trying to not have the innuendo involved. However, in
We can just think he has a job.
withdrawals and deposits. Oh, so he's a gigolo. Oh.
I'm officially dead.
I mean, Kaz wasn't wrong.
I would like Kaz to take an experience point for the laugh. Oh my god. Are you gonna be okay, babe?
I'm gonna need a minute. I just knocked my glass over, so.
Oh no. Jeez. So it occurs to me that you guys don't have cell phones.
You just noticed. It's the 80s.
It is the 80s. Okay. So we will see how the rest of the night unfolds. All right. So Marlon gets on the phone and starts making plans. Allistair.
Allistair is doing his we'll call it evening prayer.
Evening prayer. All right.
And his business transactions.
And his business transactions.
And some withdrawals.
Yes.
Hilarious. All
I'm
right.
just filling in for Raven.
And then let's see. Sunset was, what was it, like 5?
6. Yeah.
6?
Mhm.
So yeah, it's probably like 9 now, and 9 when he I think he'll use the phone number that Bella shared with him for Marlon,
Okay.
and just to see if they're still there.
The line is busy.
And he's going to make his way over there.
Okay. Everything goes without a hitch. You find yourself at Marlin's a half an hour later. And do you just like walk in? Do you ring the doorbell? Like,
I'm still a guest here, so it's doorbell.
okay, doorbell. The garage door is open, and people are like doing stuff, like preparing for another party.
Are either Kaz or Alison, Kaz or Bella?
It is up to them as to whether
Okay.
or not they are helping with the preparations, or if they're doing something else while the stuff is prepared.
Well, I will be helping. I mean, I work as a roadie, so I may as well transferable skills.
Transferable skills.
Plus a cult.
Plus a cult.
Plus a cult, yes.
But also roadie.
But also roadie.
All right. So Allie's going to see at least Kaz out there and be like, okay, I found him.
Okay.
Be like, hey, Kaz, what's the plan?
So Bud still needs a new body, and we're setting up to do that. Marlon has, yes.
I forget, what's the deal with the vessels? I mean, what do they get out of this? Do they walk away alive?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Oh God.
But
The people that are in the room are like,
Oh,
but Marlon has asked me to interview the potential candidate, and I'm not going to persuade them if they are like dead set against it.
Just because I owe him,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to not try and dissuade this person.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I technically owe him as well, so
Well, yours was provisional and you're done, right?
that remains to be seen. There are lingering things.
Oh. What we talked about?
Something like that, yeah.
Got it. Well, I'll be sure to let the sound stay this time.
I appreciate that.
a van pulls up out front, and out come. I mean, Kaz recognized it as a band with roadies and stuff like that. They pull equipment and stuff from the van and start setting up in the garage. So apparently there's going to be live music at this one.
Mhm. Sweet.
Allie will offer setup help with anything that they feel he won't mess up on as a
plebe.
Yeah, as a normie, basically.
There's like totes to haul and bales to lift and like wacky shit like that.
Using your strength.
Yeah.
Which he finally got the second point in, so. So now he actually has like normal human strength.
All right. It doesn't take long for everything to get situated. The longest part is drawing the circle. And people start showing up. And the band is like actually playing, and Marlon is still in his pajamas and drinking his coffee.
That's just his uniform. Didn't he show up in his pajamas to the battle?
So Marlon is the dude?
Marlon is the dude.
The dude abides?
The dude abides, yeah.
Oh.
Hilarious.
I mean, that... Okay.
I'm just picturing kind of a lanky guy, disheveled hair, slouchy pajamas, a coffee mug in one hand, a cigarette sticking out of his mouth. And he is the cult leader.
And he's
not a leader.
He's a leader.
That's just like your opinion, man.
That's just like your opinion, man. Yeah. I need to move my desk.
Okay.
And here's hoping I don't make a total mess out of it.
Well, while you're doing that, I am... This is Sage now. Going to grab a new glass because
sad glass.
Because sad glass.
So Bella's still inside with Well, Marlon just came out, so
I think
Well,
it'd
it's
be
been like an hour or two. Like,
yeah. I feel like just helping out with the setup.
if you're like schmoozing with the band, like they're used to doing house parties, so they're like, I don't know what this is, but this is awesome.
is anyone there that would distract Allie?
Find distract.
Hot.
Yes, absolutely.
Because Allie is not hungry at all. However, there are some hungers.
Like,
There is a he is not as goth as the rest of them, but he is like mind-bogglingly hot.
Who's mind-bogglingly hot?
Guy that Allie's
That
scoping out.
is scoping
Allie's not hungry, he's thirsty.
I mean, that is his default state of being.
Oh, the thirst is real.
And or cult member.
This
Guy.
Do what now? You cut out.
Is he band or cult member? Is
He's
the guy
not
band or
banned.
cult member?
He's not banned, so he might be cult member.
Oh, it's just a matter of what he's helping with. What Allie's
he's not
helping with.
anything. He's like normal people, like party goers have arrived.
Okay.
So he's a party goer.
Allie is gentle flirting.
Gentle flirting. Okay, well, persuasion, charisma.
Okay. And he's not like trying to get anything. He's just,
Persuasion is not a V20 stat.
Oh, empathy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Empathy is a
okay. So 4 dice, difficulty
6.
One success.
One success. He smiles.
It's just for something to do.
It is, like there is flirty banter going between the two of you. The Marlon finally, puts on his makeup and puts on, his robes and starts doing the thing. And that redhead that had been tossed into the middle last party, she shows up. And Marlon goes to her and takes her by the hand and basically brings her over to Kaz and says, if you would talk to Ayla here, that would be super.
Sure. Hi, Ayla. My name's Kaz.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I am nervous.
Okay. What are you nervous about?
I don't. I feel fortunate that I was selected, but I don't know what that means yet.
Okay. So, what, if anything, have you been told?
I have been told that I am a candidate for becoming a house, like a temple. For
Okay. Okay. I can work with that.
Girl, he gonna drive you like a Volvo.
Laugh point to Allistair. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be a temple?
Yes. Yes.
You seem hesitant.
It's when they take the virgin and they throw her into the volcano,
Mhm.
like to appease the gods.
Right.
I'm kind of feeling like that a little bit.
That is not unwarranted,
Okay.
but so I've met Caranol.
Oh,
He has been good to me.
what's he like?
Really kind of sweet, actually.
Oh,
Kind of like a 1950s sitcom dad.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I think he's a really nice guy. So I'm not going to tell you that you have to do this, but I think that he would be good to you.
Okay.
So the only thing is, if you are at all unsure about this, then I'm not going to let you go through with it.
Okay, but he's a good.
He's good. He's been good to me.
Okay.
I can't
Caranel's
speak for
good.
anyone
Caranel's
else.
great.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that I dare say that this is an honor. Okay. Yes.
Okay. So are you feeling good about it now?
I'm feeling good about it.
Okay. Let's go and find Marlon.
Okay.
And off we go to find Marlon.
And he's easy to find. And
Yeah.
the garage isn't that big.
Yeah.
And he
So I've spoken to Ayla. She seems like a great kid, and I think we've got a winner.
great.
So
Great.
Ayla, you hang out with Marlon. He'll take care of you.
Thank you.
And I tootle off. Just into the background.
Caranel is good. Caranel is great.
I mean, I didn't say that he was good or that he was great. I said that he was good to me.
Yes, that is true.
I
Yeah.
remember. Oh, you guys don't know this, so I don't know if I can say it
Oh.
about my parentage.
Oh, well,
I think you just
as to whether or not he shares this information with Allistair and Bella.
So you might not know this, but my dad, my bio dad, was or is a magistrate. So I've spent my entire life like reading legal contracts and sitting in on court proceedings and stuff like that. So grey wording.
Yeah, and Allie was close enough to listen to that interview, and he was biting his tongue because the bullshit meter was so high, and B, he's like, we are about to feed this girl to a demon,
Jesus.
and but she's
Look.
too dumb to stay away from a place that tried to do something to her last time.
Mhm.
So maybe she should.
That is
Maybe
getting
Darwin
dangerously-
is going to take over.
that is getting dangerously close to eugenics talk. Kaz genuinely believes it when she says that Carinol has been good to her. Or to them, I should say.
Mhm.
So Kaz is not lying. Kaz is
not-
just upping the charm factor on it.
Yeah.
The sugarcoat thing.
So about 2 hours into the party, Allistair has, you know what? Go ahead and do another charisma empathy. Difficulty 6.
That's it.
Two successes. Alrighty. Then, I mean, like, you basically now have a friend, an friend.
A spider monkey friend.
You're not wrong. So like he keeps like trading like gazes with you and like this is a cool party, and also like do you often come to a place like this? Wink wink nudge nudge. Like
Say no more, say no more.
say no more, say no more. He reveals that he is literally just there for the party. Like he doesn't know, like he heard that like some kind of ritual thing is going to go on, but that it's just part of the show.
Yeah, me too. I heard this place was banging. It's not really banging yet, but we'll see how it goes.
It's funny you use the verb banging.
Phrasing. Boom.
Phrasing, boom. He propositions you.
Well, I know the guy who owns the house, so.
You do.
How close are we to the ritual?
You're not sure.
I'll bring the guy with me, and I'll just saunter up to Marlin and be like, how long to the ritual?
Oh, about 30 minutes.
We got time.
Okay, so you basically like take him to a room, I assume.
Yep, and depending on his needs, as if I need to use Blush of Life to make certain things happen, then I will drink from him. If I'm topping, I will drink from him. If I'm bottoming, I won't.
If you are willing to top, he is willing to bottom.
Okay.
So,
then Blush of Life, and then drink after.
okay. 2 points, I'm
Typical.
assuming.
No, just I filled up because I do that with my clients too,
Oh, okay.
and I had clients this evening.
So you're a little.
It's just the 1 point I use for Blush of Life, then I get back.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
And any checks for that?
Nope.
Like a Dex plus.
I mean, what exactly are you doing?
Spider monkey. No. Yeah, you're in the clear. He's willing. He's able. All of those things.
Oh, this is just an impressive check.
For shits and giggles, let's do dexterity plus athletics. Difficulty 5.
Okay. So
Just to see how good in bed you are.
You are
this
the
is
best
all
storyteller.
dexterity.
All dexterity.
Yeah.
2 successes, 2 tens.
2 tens. Yeah, but I don't have a specialty in
I know, but I just have
in
to
woohoo.
In woohoo.
Woohoo noises. Woohoo noises. Woohoo noises.
If you are spending experience, it would cost 3 experience to take a new specialty of woo-woo in your athletics or dexterity.
I'll think about it.
Just a note,
Yeah.
You now have access to a new specialty. So everything is candle lit. They have the doors open so that any smoke, that's the thing.
I'm sorry, Ginny. We're causing her pain.
Oh,
I'm
it's her lungs thing. Oh, honey. I know it's a funny game, but like if it is complicating things, like perhaps
You can always catch us on the replay.
you can always
When
catch it on the replay. Yeah. Oh, poor Jenny. Jeez. Jenny has not been well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we love you, Jenny.
Catch you later, Ginny.
The overhead light turns off. Candlelight lights all the things. Everyone is around the circle. No one wants to step into it. This time, Isla isn't thrown in. She walks in willingly. And she dances in the middle.
Allie rolls his eyes and takes several steps back away from the open door of the garage. He's just it's like internally shaking his head like this is bad.
All right. Is Bella or Kaz doing anything before the big show happens?
Just watching from a place that has easy access to get the fuck out if needed.
The open garage door is totally that place.
Yep. Same. Just just close enough for in case we need to make a getaway.
The band, the singer basically hands the mic to Marlon. Marlon kind of gives some kind of sermon regarding Carinal being like the god of, or not the god, but the angel of birds and like all of this like wacky, awesome things that Caranol has done. And the band is still like backing him up, so it really is just like kind of epic. And she dances, and then she starts to convulse.
Oh boy.
After 5 minutes of convulsing, she lies still on the ground. Immediately, two people rush in. One of them has a blanket. They put the blanket over her and kind of like try to help her up. She is conscious, but she's kind of wobbly.
Okay, so she's not dead.
She's not dead.
Okay.
She could be Bud just trying to adjust into the body.
Mm-hmm.
And Marlin kind of like looks at her and like questioningly, and Isla nods, and the crowd roars, and party and like ensues.
So now she's Islanol.
So now it's Isla.
Too bad it wasn't a T. All hail Tylenol.
Waka waka.
Okay. Allie is just hanging back and observing because he knows he owes Caranol, so he needs to stick around, but he's kind of over the party.
He is over the party. All right. It goes. It is still swinging. Like people are drinking and smoking, and every once in a while there's some coke, and like it's a party.
Mm.
And you guys are not being held there. Is there anything that you want to do? Do you want to talk to Caranol, or do you want to head to the Bloody Mermaid, or what do you want to do?
Allie?
I need to find out what I owe. It's the sooner that's done, the better. But he seems to be very busy right now.
He is like, he's kind of the new celebrity in the room. So, busy is like basically being accosted by fans.
Mm-hmm.
At least he's cute. Yeah. So, Caranol, Bud, Isla, I don't know. Basically walks up to Allistair and says, "Got a smoke?"
I don't carry them on me. Kaz might.
Kaz sidles up with the pack.
Thank you. And lights it, and
How's the body?
she's sweet.
How's she taking it?
Good.
Okay.
I didn't have to like do anything. Like I didn't have to strong arm her or anything. So A willing host is always nicer.
I'm sure. So about that favor,
Oh,
what is it you needed?
she kind of like ushers you away, like further into the driveway away from the party. There has to be more, like, hunters are like roaches. Like, if there are one, there are many. If you could sniff out more hunters and either exterminate them or send them to me, that would be the favor.
All right, accepted.
I figure we both benefit from this. So,
It would help as my kind as well.
mm-hmm. Great. Then it's a deal.
And Allie shakes on it.
Yeah. And if Kaz is still around, Isla turns to Kaz and says, so how did you like your trial?
I actually really liked it. I enjoyed it, if that makes any sense. But I need to do some soul searching.
I can help with that.
I don't think we mean quite the same kind of soul searching.
Oh.
So what I would like to know is if there is a way that I can get in touch with you at a later date once I've figured things out.
Oh, sure. I would like just enough of a mental link with you so that when you basically call my name, I'll come.
Oh, okay.
What's
What's the fine print on that?
The fine print is you have to give me something of yours. I like you. If you become a thrall, I would like it to become a consensual thing. I'm not going to dupe you into it. So another cigarette.
Sure. You can have the whole pack if you want.
Oh, great. It's a deal.
Okay.
And you don't feel any different. So you're like, okay, I just gave a pack and shook a hand, and is something supposed to happen? But she just smiles. Blink.
Okay.
That was a long time ago. Damn. That was like before game.
Wow.
That's a hot minute.
That's an hour ago.
Yeah. Damn. All right. That said, Marlin is like, once the ritual is over, Marlin is just enjoying the party, being host, and he kind of gives like a nodding greeting to Bella. Like, he understands like where they're at now, and if she wants to hang out, then cool. If not, then also cool.
Okay. I'm probably gonna like stay in the party for a bit longer. Like enjoy myself.
Cool. The band is super cool. If you want to sing a couple of songs like covers, then they're game. So if you are game.
Uh, let me see. Yeah, I'm game. Couple of songs.
Couple songs. The crowd goes wild. Like, yeah. Otherwise, it is a chill party. Like, nobody's doing anything crazy. The craziest part was Isla getting inhabited by Caranol. And they are steady going. What are you guys? When do you guys throw in the towel and decide to do your own thing?
Well, Kaz should probably feed
Okay,
because 2, 4. She's on 7 blood at the moment, so she should probably feed.
sure.
Top up a little, just in case.
Always
anything
have
goes-
reserves.
Always have reserves. Yeah.
Great.
Take your
Find a
pick.
likely.
Take your pick.
Yeah. So Kaz finds a likely-looking lad, and hey there.
Hey there.
So, you're looking pretty cute.
Thank you. You're not too bad yourself.
Thank you very much. Wanna
Not
fool
boots?
around?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Awesome. And I will basically pull Bella's moves from earlier and
And
snoggity snog and a bite.
Okay.
2 points.
2 points.
We are just a coterie of siren sensualists.
I mean, I prefer to think of myself as a hedonist, but okay.
I was thinking in the
Yeah.
V5 terms, the predator type.
Mhm. No, I realize I'm just being funny.
Coy.
Ellie's like the expert, and then Cass is like, she knows how to pull some moves, and I'm just the newbie, absolute newbie.
Excellent. So 2 points to Kaz. Dun, 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 dun. So now that business is handled, what is on your docket?
Time of night?
Probably 1 o'clock in the morning at this point.
Okay. Okay, so we have options. Let's see.
Do we want to head to Elysium and report to the sheriff that we have handled the issue?
Oh yeah, we should probably do that.
We should probably do that.
Probably a good call.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's
We're
what
up to see the wizard. We link arms and skip down the street.
Are we linking arms and skipping down the street, or are we taking a cab? Because I would rather take a cab.
Fine.
Are you all right there, Sako?
I'm fine.
Allie's like
All the blood rushed to my head at once.
10 skips down the sidewalk, and he turns and sees that no one's following him. He's like, fine. He turns around and sulks back.
Okay, so we're headed to Elysium.
It headed to Elysium.
Maybe we should also take advantage of going to Elysium to report on us clearing the task. We should also report the ghouls last night, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because who knows? They could do it again.
That's what it
Absolutely.
was. Now I remember.
Okay, what do you remember?
No, who it was that attacked the. I couldn't remember who attacked the.
We suspect muscular schools. Because I don't think we actually got confirmation on that.
I rolled a perception check to see
Okay, so
what their deal was, if they were actual anarchists, and I identified them as ghouls.
okay, so they were muscular schools. Okay, sorry, I must have missed that one, but yes.
Before you leave the party, just as you are on your way, basically the cab is getting ready to leave. Everybody's getting in. A guy with long black hair, and shorter than Marlin, but stocky. Basically runs up to you guys as you're getting in the car and says, I have a favor to ask of you guys. I'm not a favor. I have something to ask of you guys. Is there a time when I can talk to you that isn't when you're getting in a car and driving away?
In relation to what?
I'm of Renfield, and my master is lost. She's been lost for a few nights without any kind of trace, and I'm really worried, and I don't know who else to ask.
Okay, do you know where the Bloody Mermaid is?
Yes.
Come there tomorrow night. Come to the back entrance. I will meet you.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And he backs off back into the party and lets you go to the Bloody Mermaid.
Elysium.
Sorry. Lets you go to Elysium. The trip to Elysium is, it's the middle of the night. There's freaking nobody in the streets in the middle. People are walking, but people aren't driving in the middle of the night. It's just cabs. And once upon a time ago, you could actually drive and not see other cars. Elysium is super chill tonight. There's still drinking, there's still music, but there isn't a wild concert going on or anything like that. It's more like a art gallery without the art. The prince is sitting on her mausoleum chair, and the sheriff is standing to her left.
We will. Well, I don't know if Allistair will start walking towards them and then look back and see if Kaz and Bella are coming. Otherwise, he'll stop.
I will move towards them, yes.
The keeper of Elysium kind of circumvents you. And says, do you have business with the prince?
Oh, yes, Robert. We do. We didn't see you. We were just going to bow before the queen, the prince, and see if she would take us.
She would be very happy to hear you call her the queen. I will announce your and get you an audience.
Excellent. Thank you.
So the Keeper of Elysium is kind of like a herald.
Mhm.
They basically announce Allistair Mosley and Kaz Allison and Bella Reuben presenting to the Queen, presenting to the Prince,
See?
and Juliet is there, standing guard, basically behind the Queen, behind the Prince.
Well, she calls herself Queen Anne. That's where it
Calls herself Queen Anne. Yeah,
it muddles.
it muddles.
So Kaz knows. See, I my notes aren't that great.
Do you want me to
Please.
all right.
Because I don't remember what we were tasked with specifically.
Right. So I will bow to the prince. We have news. The task that we were assigned by your lovely Sheriff Juliet regarding the body parts in the dumpster at the hospital.
Oh, yes.
We have handled the situation. And also, I'm sure that you are aware that the Bloody Mermaid was attacked last night.
Yes. Do we know by whom?
We believe it to be a group of Mosley schools.
Oh. Well, that's
Indeed.
a problem.
That is indeed a problem. My coterie and I came very close to meeting our final deaths in that attack.
I heard there was a fire. I'm glad you're safe.
Thank you. Without the assistance of the Nosferatu, we would surely have perished.
We will be sure to thank the Nosferatu for coming to our aid.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for... You deserve a boon. Think about what you would like, and I shall grant it.
I appreciate that greatly.
You can report to Juliet, and she will enforce my will.
Thank you.
Thank you. And she basically insinuates that you've been excused.
And we will excuse ourselves.
Bye.
Because we do not want to overstay our welcome here.
Kaz sees Daniel.
Oh, yes. I do need to go and do that.
Yeah.
Give me half a sec to finish writing my notes, please.
Actually, while you write your notes, I'm going to grab another cup of coffee.
So, group,
Yes.
coterie.
Yes.
What are we thinking in terms of claiming our boon?
Is there anything that you want specifically?
I mean, I'm pretty happy with my haven, with my unlife. aside from almost losing it. And the other matter that I have on my mind, I believe, is outside of the prince's powers to do anything about.
Understood.
I will turn to Carinol if that's what needs to happen. So I don't think there is anything that I particularly want to call in, which is why I'm asking if either of you have any.
Well, I do have something, but it is backseat to anything that either of you two would find important.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I'm checking with you two first. Personally, I would like to know who turned Dennis and why.
I
That is
personally have nothing to ask for the boon. I this is more of a personal thing, and I hope this stays between us. But I really don't want anything if it comes from anything of the prince. If it comes from the prince, it's
fair
a
enough.
personal gripe. So
Do you have a problem with information from them?
I more have a problem with the whole system in general.
Mm-hmm.
That is fine.
Mm-hmm.
We might need to have a talk as a group.
Yeah.
Not in Elysium.
I think that is fair.
Fair as well.
I think, Ali, your request is a fair one. I think that that is probably what we should do. Yeah.
All right. We
So
have a
we are in
plan.
agreement.
Oh, good. I missed all of that.
That's okay. We were just discussing what we should request as our boon.
Oh, cool.
And what we wanted in
Yeah.
general.
In general.
Yeah, so basically it came down to Kaz has no requests. Kaz is pretty happy with everything except potentially the thing that Carinol might need to take care of for them. Bella would prefer not to claim a boon from the prince.
And I don't really have anything to ask. Just
Yeah. And Ali has a question that he would like to ask as our boon, and so we've pretty much decided that that's what we're going to go with. But before we do that, I would like to talk to Daniel.
Do you want us with you, or do you want it in private?
I think I should probably have this time with Daniel in private.
Bella, shall we schmooze?
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's just a night of schmoozing for us.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Daniel kind of like waves you down when he notices that you're like, walking towards him.
Mm-hmm.
And says, he's got like a anonymous mask on, which you've seen him wear before. But you recognize the hoodie and the pins and all of that jazz. So if it's not Daniel, then they have Daniel's hoodie and what the fuck.
Yeah. But if it's not Daniel, why is he waving me down?
Yeah, exactly. He basically says, Hey, are you okay? I heard the Bloody Mermaid was attacked and you were a dude for a night and
It has been a wild couple of nights, my dude.
yeah.
Wait, she called
yeah.
Daniel.
I did call Daniel. Yes, that's how he heard that the mermaid was being attacked. I called him.
Yeah.
Is this that? Is this Daniel? So is this Daniel? Is this not Daniel? Is this not Daniel?
It sounds like him.
Not there.
It sounds like him. Okay, I'm accepting that it is Daniel. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck,
It is
chances
quacking.
are it's not a penguin.
Yeah. It is currently quacking like a duck.
Okay. So listen, dude, I owe you
Yeah, you do.
majorly.
Yeah, you do.
So please just tell me what you need anytime. My coterie and I would not be here if you had not stuck your neck out for us. So please,
Well,
I am at your
for
disposal.
one, the prince now recognizes the Nosferatu as an ally. So I got to thank you for that.
No problem.
Also, this is kind of fucked up, but I'm going to do it anyway. Go out with me.
Okay.
All right. All right. I have something that I want to just tell you.
Okay. I'm
So-
listening.
He kind of like comes in close and like gets all hush hush. So Elysium last night was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The leader of the anarch movement in London showed up to Elysium last night in a box.
Ooh.
And when they opened the lid, inside they found her naked and staked. Pinned to her stomach was a dead killer bee and a typewritten note saying chrysalis.
Oh, damn.
Juliet had the bright idea to cut her open and, well, have you ever seen a group of elder vampires react when hundreds of killer bees emerge from a human stomach?
God.
I don't know how to react to that.
I would keep... yeah, I don't know how to react to it either. I just felt like you should know because you weren't there. Because you were dealing with the Bloody Mermaid.
Yeah, I really appreciate you telling me.
I don't know who would have... I'm going to look into it, but
Yeah.
I don't... This is new to me. Another serial killer? Like another... I mean, the papers say that, like, guys are still going missing. But this was staked.
So
whoever it was knew what we were.
So here's the thing. I don't know if anyone has told you, but the guys that attacked the mermaid last night were masterless ghouls. We're pretty sure. I don't know if that helps.
There is a movement in the city. of ghouls with no master who basically just drink from any vampire that will feed them, and they
Yeah.
apparently rebelled. Apparently,
It looks that way. So I don't know if that is going to help you at all in your investigations,
I
but
think
I
it will.
figured
I don't know if it's related, but it definitely helps regarding what happened to the Bloody Mermaid.
yeah.
Thank
So
you.
dude, any info that I have is yours.
Cool. Cool. Ditto.
Sweet.
Also, your friend called me the other night.
Uh
I'll talk to
we
you because I like you, but I don't know him very well, and he asked me to look into why Dennis was sired or something.
okay, yeah. He's got a, pardon the pun, a bee in his bonnet about it.
Oh,
But
okay.
waka waka. Uh but don't stress about it. Like I will have a talk with him
Okay.
and level things out. Um and I think that we have another way of getting that information, unless you happen to have any information that you're willing to share with me.
When I have a chance to investigate, I will share the intel with you.
Don't stress about it. The prince has granted our coterie a boon, and we may as well trade it for information. So don't stress about it. I will let you know when I have info.
Can I hug you?
Of course, you can hug me.
And hugs.
So
And
sweet.
he kind of like holds your hands a little bit. His hands are scaly and he has long nails. But he lets you go, and I won't hold you any longer than you have. If you have better things to do than talk to me.
Well, I mean, I'm not running away, am I?
I guess not. Do you, do
Hello, what
you,
is that face?
Bella's shipping it.
I'm totally shipping it.
So he basically asks, ooh, he basically asks to hang out like at Elysium with you.
Sure. I'm not going anywhere until the night is over, so you can hang with me. I do need to check back in with my coterie, but
Is it cool if I actually like get to know them a little bit? Like,
totally. I mean, I have no issues, and they're really cool people. So,
well, if they're hanging out with you, I guess by
aw, you're so
association.
sweet. Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo. Um, after last night's talk.
Woo, not oh whoa. Just
Oh, whoa. Just
not
ooh,
oh whoa. Woo.
ooh. Um, so he basically is at your side for the rest of the night.
Sweet.
Juliet basically like excuses herself from the side of the prince and kind of like looks at Allistair, makes sure to make eye contact, and then kind of like nods that she is going to her spot where she usually meets people.
Oh, so she wants something too. um, Allie will nod back and do like a finger thing, like us, like a circle, like all of us, or just me?
Um,
All of us. Okay. So, how far away has Bella wandered?
I think I'll. I think I'm still like close to you,
Okay.
and can I have been listening in since there was mention of the anarchs, and that concerns me.
you, Daniel was talking hush hush.
Okay, so I didn't.
So unless you were like actively listening,
With
and
your heightened senses.
your heightened sense.
Mhm.
Well, should you have heightened senses? I don't know.
I have aspects.
Yeah.
You have aspects. So it is up to you as to whether or not you were listening.
Yeah, no, I wasn't listening.
Okay.
I was probably like with Allie all along,
Probably
like
without.
cats.
So Allie just is like, "Hey, Bella, the sheriff wants to see us."
Okay.
Just gather up Kaz and head over, and we walk over to Kaz, and Allie's like, "Sorry to interrupt, but looks like Juliet is beckoning us."
Is it cool if I hang out?
Yeah.
We'll take you with us, but obviously, if Juliet doesn't want you there,
Oh, I get it.
then
I get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we're cool with you here being there,
Yeah.
obviously.
And you guys
Yes.
make your way to Juliet's little spot. Juliet is there smoking a cigarette. You have a new member.
We do. This is my boyfriend, Daniel.
Hi, Deb. Hi. And so Daniel was here last night, but I wanted to, since you guys weren't there last night.
Is this about the killer bees?
It is about the killer bees.
Killer
bees?
bees.
Bella and Allistair in sync. In stereo.
There are, you notice that there are like still a couple of bees like doing their thing. You didn't notice them before, but now they're everywhere. There's not like thousands of them or anything like that, but there's a couple of bees like doing their thing.
Someone should plant some flowers.
Yeah, like killer bees give a shit about flowers.
Hey, Allie has a 1 in intellect.
That is fair.
That is fair.
There.
Oh wait, no, 2.
Mm.
Oh, that's slightly better.
That's
Yeah.
He's not a dim bulb, but he's
You're
he's not the
pretty
biggest peanut in the turd.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, the leader of the Anarch movement was staked in a box and filled with killer bees.
What? Who brought them in? Who brought?
It was just a box that was left to you. I was hoping since you weren't here, maybe you would have an idea of either who would be dropping something like this off, or
Like it
Well-
could be connected with the with what happened at the Bloody Mermaid with us.
you think?
Mhm.
It's a possibility. It's not outside of the realm of possibility.
It is not outside the realm of possibility.
Like,
That maybe it was a distraction.
It may have been. It's
Yeah.
possible. It could be something unrelated. We could have multiple fires to be putting out.
Mm.
I mean, we need to be asking who is powerful enough to take down the anarch leader, and do we think that Mosley schools could do it?
With enough of them there, I'm sure they could.
I mean, the three of us were nearly taken down last night.
Yeah, but we're hardly anarch leaders.
I hope my spec ops guys were helpful.
Very.
They're good friends.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Daniel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, why is Juliet? Juliet had nothing to do with the special ops guys.
no.
Sorry, I
Like,
could have specified.
Kaz is just making heart eyes at Daniel.
And Daniel is just like blushy face and a teardrop and
can I roll to know how much I know about the anarch movement here in London?
politics and intelligence.
Because so one of my flaws is that I'm a sympathizer, and I explained in my backstory that I said something about the anarch movement that I was okay with the anarch movement, and that pissed a couple of Cameron off. So I am pro the
So this is hitting you hard.
yeah. So I'm really nervous trying to figure out what the fuck happened. So politics and intelligence, you said?
Yeah.
Intelligence, politics.
Difficulty 8, because this is a little. You're a sympathizer, but you're not a member, so.
Not a member. 7. 3 successes.
3 successes.
110 because the first 10 was canceled by the 1.
Ahoy. You were asking
how I was asking how much I know about the anarch movement, but I think
basically Marissa was the leader, and she was inspiring. She was charismatic.
she was the best.
She was the best. She was awesome. So learning that she's basically been hollowed out and filled with bees that's really disparaging. She didn't seem like a pushover either.
Wait, she was staked.
She was staked.
Yeah.
But she didn't. That would mean she's in torpor.
But that's true. She might not be dead.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is she okay? Is she okay?
Well, we didn't unstake her.
I can see why, being the leader of the anarch movement.
I mean,
I understand the rationalization with that.
We are situated to send her back to her people.
the parallel to Trojan horse is undeniable.
Yeah.
Have you caught any of the bees to send them in to get tested?
Oh, it didn't even occur to me to do that.
I mean, just the Trojan horse mention. What if the bees have something that can hurt us?
What if the
The
bees
I-
are ghouls?
Well, I was stung countless times, but I woke up tonight totally fine. So,
What if the bees are ghouls? It could happen. It can happen with animals. I wouldn't.
what's to
Couldn't happen to
say
me.
that couldn't? What kind of honey would they make? Do they make honey? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it would be possible. I mean, theoretically, by a gangrel.
Daniel basically raises a finger and says, "I can assess the bee and find out if it is a ghoul or otherwise."
That would be great. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, because I also can't imagine an actual killer bee surviving the stomach of a person for that long, unless it was like modified in some way genetically.
Apparently, that insinuates that the stomach area and the abdomen had been completely emptied out
Was it?
because it was full of bees. So they had taken out organs. Whoever had done this had taken out organs while she was staked.
Bella just like leans on a grave, like, oh, she's not taking as well.
I can bring things out of character. I could bring things to the table that Allistair couldn't.
Yeah. Have you guys thought about your boon?
We have. Is this a good time or place for it?
Sure.
Well,
did you want to? I mean, like, it was insinuated that you would be talking to me rather
right.
than
just main like with the situation with circumstances as they are. Is it appropriate now?
Well, what is your request?
It's for information about Dennis Nielsen.
What do you want to know?
Why he was sired after he was a mass murderer, killing gays on the streets, picking them up, dismembering them, and basically who sired him?
I did.
Oh. Why?
He is one of my enforcers. He knows the city better than any of us. He is on probation.
Is he behaving himself with the dismembering and murdering and?
Well, here is hoping that he is. I read in the paper today that 3 men have disappeared since Christmas. If you are willing to investigate.
I would like that, because if he's back on his shit, then...
If he is back on his shit, then he is a danger to the Masquerade.
Yes, that's why I was why I've been concerned ever since I saw him here as a kindred, because he was such a breach risk.
He is a breach risk. Unfortunately, the prince has a fondness for him. So I don't know what it is that we can actually do without. Obviously, if you terminate him, I'm going to have to call a blood hunt on you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just fact finding.
Reconnaissance mission and such.
Keep me updated.
Mm-hmm. Like, if it isn't Daniel, if it is some another crazy dude, then
Dennis.
then
It's not
we take
Daniel.
it out.
This is going to get confusing fast because that's the second time that's happened in this conversation.
Whoops.
It's okay. I'll keep it straight. I mean, comparatively.
And is there anything else that you guys need? Do you need anything from me?
I don't believe so.
I can't think of anything now.
Unless it's like where the anarchs are located now, maybe not really.
What
If
are you asking? Are you asking where the movement is, or are you asking where the leader is?
I'm asking where the movement is located right now, unless I know.
On the south side.
Okay.
That's
Thanks.
where we intend on sending the body. Can we send it with you? Would you be willing to transport and basically escort her back to her people?
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you. And if you don't need anything else, then I will get back to my duty.
Thank you very much.
Thank
very
you.
much.
And she walks back and is at the left of the queen.
Wait, when are we doing this?
Yeah. When are we doing this?
It is 3:00 in the morning. The Keeper of Elysium basically has been was whispering with Juliet, and she goes over to the coterie and says, "Are you going to be the couriers?
Yes.
Yes.
We have resealed the box." And Daniel basically steps forward and says, "Are there any bees left?"
Yes, that is important.
Possibly. So they open the box, and Daniel investigates.
I'm not going to look in.
No, it's pretty
Don't.
horrific.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like.
And he
At least
basically,
gore doesn't bother him.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's not that it's gore. It's just that it's her.
It's
And it's
her. It's
So
hard.
I'll
It's hard to see her.
put an arm around Bella and be like, it's okay.
like,
Okay. I got you.
And Daniel is prepared. He has baggies and tweezers and he's doing the thing. So he takes a couple of bees and zips up and puts it in his pocket. Says thank you. And they rebox her, and the Keeper of Elysium, Robert, is basically like, thank you.
Thank you very much. We technically have time to deliver her, to return her?
Yeah, rather
Ali,
not
if
keep it
you
at the
would like-
bordello.
Ali, if you would like to return to the bordello, just in case we end up getting pulled into something with the anarchs, that's
Just
up to you.
if I have to stay over somewhere that's not the bordello, it's fine. I just whenever there is time, I would rather go back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then let us mosey to the anarch.
Everyone grab a corner.
Everyone grab a corner and...
We are pallbearers now.
All right.
Yep.
We will call game here. You will enter with the Anarchs as of next game.
Excellent.
We'll do GBUs. Whenever Kaz is complete with notes. Oh,
I'm good.
coffee again. All right. Kaz, GBU.
Good. We did a whole hecking lot in that game. We got a lot done.
Yeah, you did.
Also, I have a boyfriend now.
Yeah, you have a boy. You got a smart boy.
I do. I got a forensic nerd babe.
Yeah, forensic nerd babe.
Sorry, I hit on
and-
your man.
You and me, we're gonna have words later.
Hey, I didn't know he was spoken for.
We're still gonna have words. And Bella has a man now too. Ooh.
Sort of platonic. Platonic.
Yeah.
Bads, none that I can think of except technology being a bit fritzy, and
Mhm.
I missed a couple of words here and there, but nothing really major.
Okay.
And who am I going to give the experience to?
It was a lot of good RP tonight.
Mhm.
It was like I am going to give the XP to Ali for going against his gut and not interfering and scuppering our mission. So,
Thank you.
Right on. On that note, Allistair, GBU.
Good. I very much enjoyed that. It's just a generally good thing. We finally got answers that Allie's been looking for.
That was a hell of a boon.
yeah.
That was a hell of a boon.
But it led to another
More questions.
another mission.
Yeah.
Not just more questions. It led to a new mission.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we've got 3 missions going now.
Yeah.
You have become like a go-to group. You're the A-team.
Just 3?
Just 3.
Allie's got a 4th.
Well, now there's a 4th. Now you've got Daniel.
No, a 4th mission.
Oh, a 4th
That's
mission.
it.
Oh, Allie has yet another mission.
Allie's got to hunt the hunters.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so 4 missions, plus Kaz has a side mission that no one knows about.
Yeah.
Of course.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, things are really opened up. I might go into choice paralysis next week. Or option paralysis.
Option paralysis.
Well, luckily we were starting with a mission.
Mhm.
I can't think of any bads because things are really clear right now, and I know what's going on, and I know where we're going.
That's awesome. That's really good because I noticed with internet games, it is harder to really like soak in all that's happening and really like keep. It's easier in person,
Mhm.
but like over internets, it can be easier to disconnect from what's happening in the
Mhm.
game. So the idea that you guys are like on it is a compliment to my storytelling.
And for the ugly, just because I'm hoping it'll work out so we can get a full triangle and everyone gets the RP experience, I'm going to give, because everyone earned it.
Mhm.
So I think everyone equally deserves it. So I want to give mine to Bella. So hopefully she'll give one to Kaz and we can all get one.
Yeah.
It's no stress if she doesn't.
So good. I really enjoyed this light session. I also found that there were like uh, a lot of like little aspects of our characters that got revealed. Like
Mhm.
uh, and listen, uh, J- JC, I'm going to throw hands. Throw hands at Allie. I'm going to throw hands at Allie if he like does some.
For what?
Like noticing how Allie is so unbothered by like the Marissa
Yeah.
getting staked or like being in tow for like, oh, it's okay if she's in tow for, shut up,
Bleh.
bro. Uh, uh, bad. I can't really think of a bad, except that my browser has been acting up at the beginning, but like it was all okay during the whole session. So
Great.
and XP, I'll give it to Kaz, which I was already planning to give to because of that cute scene. Daniel, it was adorable.
Yay. Ooh. Um, one, everybody gets an experience for Bloody Mermaid things. Two, experience for summing up the Dennis thing and opening a new mission regarding the Dennis thing. And each of you get a roleplay point because I'm particularly impressed with Bella because she actually like RP'd the seduction and really played through that, and I could tell like IRL that was really hard for you. So
I am so awkward.
so yeah, you definitely deserve extra XP for that RP.
Sorry, the Dennis point is going to who?
Everybody.
Everyone. Okay.
Yeah, for summing up that mission.
So I'm going to
Excellent.
be spending some XP.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
we can do that off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just to clarify, we have the what happened at Elysium and the Bloody Mermaid that may be connected. We have the other mission with the guy with the long hair that came to us before we went to Elysium. We also have the Dennis thing.
The Dennis thing? Question mark.
Dennis thing? Question mark. Then we have Allie's Hunters, and then we have Cass's secret mission that I don't know about that spy thing.
We also have one that started in episode 1 that we never followed up on, but
Oh yeah, was it the disappearing wife?
sister.
Sister.
I don't even remember that.
Missing
either.
sister, a punk named Nayla Sexton, missing from Kensington for 2 nights.
Now
Oh,
that
damn.
2 nights now.
Which, yeah, that was 2 nights from the first episode, before the first episode. So we basically told this person that we would look into their sister missing and just dropped it.
It got stuck on the back burner.
Yeah.
I don't know where
Okay,
I was
well,
going with that. Jeez. Oh no, I remember what that's for. Okay. Yeah. So you have that as well. Great. So that was the Great When. We will come back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And we will catch you guys on the flip side.